Welcome to this presentation, which aims to explain what opting for GCSE art will entail. We follow the EDUCAS Fine Art specification. Fine art allows you to develop work primarily for aesthetic or conceptual purposes, rather than for purposes that have necessarily a practical function. You can work across a wide range of media, including drawing, installations, photography, mixed media, printing, painting, sculptures. Your work isn't limited to just one area. Marks are divided into two areas, the classwork portfolio and the exam portfolio. The work you produce in Year 10 and the first term of Year 11 contributes to the portfolio, which carries 60% of the marks. You hand this in at Christmas in Year 10 before starting your exam prep work in January. In January, the exam board release the titles that you select from for your exam work. You have a term to prepare and develop ideas before the final exam, which happens after Easter. This is 10 hours worth of time over 2 days. There are 4 assessment objectives that are equally weighted. Assessment Objective 1 looks at the work of artists. You need to develop opinions about their work and consider the elements of their work which could influence you. A broad and diverse range of contemporary artists are studied, relevant to the area of work. AO2 is about creative making. You refine your ideas through experiments. Consider this as your creative play, experimenting with different media and showing mastery of that technique. Your work can be taken into Photoshop and then digitally manipulated to develop further responses. All the time, in your sketchbook, you are developing your own pathway, exploring ideas in the direction that you wish to take them. AO3 is about reflective recording. This section encourages the use of photography and primary sources, rather than using internet or Pinterest pages. Visiting galleries and exhibitions is an excellent way to experience a range of art that can inform your idea. We use Houghton Hall and the Sainsbury's Centre as 2 local venues. Assessment Objective 4 is your personal presentation. This is your final outcome, which has grown from all of the other assessment objectives. The quality should be refined and sophisticated, showing a mastery of your chosen technique. Here we have examples in pencil crayon, pencil and etching that has then been worked on top of. We have layered acrylic paints, charcoal and mixed media, with everyone working in a way that's unique to them and the development of work in their sketchbooks. You can also produce 3D outcomes in a range of media, again, which suits your intentions and what message you are trying to show. As mentioned earlier, you work in a sketchbook for both the portfolio and the exam. This is an example of an exam sketchbook, so 1 term's worth of work. Students here have done mind maps to kind of think about their initial ideas. And then from this, they follow the process that they've learnt in Year 10 to develop their ideas. In this case, they're looking at an artist study. Then goes on to experiment with a range of different drawings. This student from here picked up a second artist study to then again pick something about their work to influence them. Continued with more experiments with a range of different media, all the time explaining their story and their development with brief notes as they work through. More refined work, picking up again areas that they've previously looked at. At this stage, doing some reflection and thinking about what they would like their exam piece to be like, possible compositions. And then their final exam piece. This was created over 2 days, so 10 hours worth of work, 2 school days. This happens. There is no written exam for the art. So some frequently asked questions. Can I do what I want? This is a kind of yes/no answer. We have a very structured course to start off with, which teaches you skills and processes, with us all working on the same topic, but that then opens up and you can then develop your own ideas. After this, you then end up with a second project where you can personalise your work, and this happens normally about February time of year 11. Next question, do you have to buy your own art materials? We buy at cost because we're able to do this via bulk. So we provide sketchbooks, one for the exam, one for the portfolio, the carry case, pens and pencils that you need that you buy via parent pay. Quite often those students will top up this with specific materials. So if you want to specialise in oil pastels, some students will buy their own to top that up. Is it a lot of work? All GCSE courses have the same amount of work. I always think that if you enjoy what you're doing, it feels less like work. But it is delivered, it's designed, of course, to be delivered within your lesson time with up to 1 hour of homework a week. Do I have to be good at drawing? Well, hopefully, as a Year 9 student, you've already heard me say in lessons enough times that you are going to develop your own drawing style. It's more about having a style that suits you. So it might be realistic, it might be abstract, you might trace things to get you started. And also remember, drawing isn't just about a pencil drawing. You might be doing etchings or monoprints or charcoal or inks. So it really is your drawing, your style, and you will be good and specialise and improve whatever your style is. So hopefully that's answered some questions for you. If you want to do art, you just really want to do it. So you want to be passionate about it. You know that you're going to work hard in lessons, and we're going to be helping you to develop that style. You're going to be willing to take a bit of advice, and I will challenge you to kind of take risks within your work as well, to kind of push you. Any other questions, please feel free to come and see me in school and ask away. Thank you.